Welcome to Lesson 15, our Cutting Up the Credit Card celebration. Last week we introduced the cash versus credit spectrum that went from the dark red, the down and out, to the dark green, financially fit. Take a look at this down and out list one more time and put a check by each one that applies to your situation. The debt-free squad feels if you have over 2 checks or you do not pay off your credit cards in full each month, you need to pause the video and gather up the cards. Let me give you an interesting history on credit cards from creditcard.com. The first bank card, named Charge It, was introduced in 1946 by John Biggins, a banker in Brooklyn, according to MasterCard. The Diners Club card claims the title of the first credit card in widespread use. By 1951, the year I was born, there were 20,000 Diners Club members. The bill had to be paid in full at the end of the month. In 1959, American Express introduced the first card made of plastic. Then in 1966, a national credit card system was formed, MasterCard Worldwide, and competed directly with the Visa program. It wasn't until 1987 that American Express issued a credit card allowing customers to pay over time. This would make sense why in the US from 1945 to the early 1980s, our savings rate was 7 to 11%, and we are currently, in 2011, below 4%. Over the past 3 decades, Germany, France, Austria, and Belgium have maintained savings rates between 10 and 13%, mainly because these countries do a better job of qualifying consumers for loans and credit cards. In the US, you can file bankruptcy one day and receive an application for a credit card the next. There have been cases where your pet is sent a credit card application. Benjamin Franklin said, "He that can have patience can have what he will." Peter Marshall said, "Teach us, O Lord, the disciplines of patience, for to wait is often harder than to work." Author Jon Acuff has a chapter on what if a boyfriend or girlfriend treated you like a credit card does. Would you dump them? Here are a couple of his examples. Getting rejected. What if, in the middle of a really expensive dinner at a fancy restaurant where the waiters wear white gloves and speak with British accents, your date unexpectedly denied you and left the dinner? No warning and rudely rejected you in front of everyone. You would dump them. Your dating record. What if you had a really bad breakup and for 7 years the details of that breakup stayed on your dating record? Every time you met someone new, they would say, "I like you, we have a lot in common, but why do you have such a low dating score?" That would be a bad dating situation. Rewards. What if you had to perform crazy acts of loyalty and love for your girlfriend, and all you got in return was not her love, but small, insignificant rewards? You planned an amazing night, cooked dinner, went on a horse-drawn carriage ride under the stars, spent thousands of dollars on the date, and at the end, your girlfriend gave you your choice of a clock radio or a subscription to Golf magazine. That would be bad. Some of these comparisons may be a bit extreme, but bad girlfriends, bad boyfriends, and credit cards all deserve to be dumped. Lastly, before we cut up these credit cards, Jon Acuff came up with the credit card breakup letter. Brilliant. After we cut up our cards, you need to officially write the credit card company and cancel. Here is John's version. Dear Visa, wow, I don't really know where to begin. We've had such good times, haven't we? Remember that vacation I took you on? We had so much fun in St. Lucia. It wouldn't have been the same if you hadn't been there and had my back. And who can forget the time you helped me pay for that flat screen TV? The day before the Super Bowl, that was a lifesaver. But a few months later, I felt confused and hurt when you asked me for that money back plus 30% interest. I thought we had something special. I thought what we had was true. But now that I look back on it, for you, our entire relationship was about money. And it feels really one-sided. I give, and you just take. Sure, you give me some small gifts here and there that you call rewards, but even those I have to earn. I can't live this way. I feel like I don't even know you anymore. I want you out of my house, out of my life, and most importantly, out of my wallet. I found somebody else, somebody I can trust, somebody without hidden motives or hidden fees. He's simple but honest, hardworking and true. I found someone who really cares about me and isn't into playing games. I'm dating cash. Don't call me anymore. I don't want you or your empty promises of frequent flyer miles. It's over. Don't walk away mad. Just walk away, credit card. Walk away. Connor, now let's cut these cards up together. Maybe you can outdo Dave Ramsey with your scissors.
Oh, sure thing, Jeff, but I'm warning you, things might get kinda crazy.
Robin and I each have a debit card we use for budgeted purchases, including gas and food. So let's start with all your gas cards.
Hunter, why don't you send them over? Yeah, sure thing.
Now, the department stores, to include Home Depot, men. How about that Visa and MasterCard? Tell us in the comment section below how many cards you cut up today. Next lesson, we will talk about selling stuff, hints using garage sales, eBay, Craigslist, and even donating to charitable organizations. Now for the Debt Free Squad Challenge of the Week. If you have a small group that meets each week or once a month, encourage everyone to bring credit cards to cut up. If not, invite some friends over for a cutting up the cards party. Open this with prayer on becoming good stewards with your finances. Watch lessons 14 and 15 as a group. Then share some living nightmare credit card stories. Together, start cutting up cards to include that first one you got in college. That was tough for my wife. You supply the scissors and help your friends get rid of the chains of debt. See you next week.